This is the analogy of the universe as if it was made out of Lego. Imagine if galaxies were made out of Lego, stars, planets, and even the planet Earth, as well as everything on the Earth. And that includes yourself and the ecosystem around you and the animals and the plants, everything. Imagine all the different pieces of Lego are actually atoms, and one Lego piece is one atom, and a different Lego piece is a different atom. And then that means we can have boxes of Lego. So a box of the same Lego would be known as an element, and a box of a different kind of Lego is a different element. So we can have an element of sodium and an element of chlorine. Now, two different atoms joined together, bonded together, that's called a compound. The periodic table of elements would be all the different types of Lego in our universe. We've got metal Lego atoms and non-metal Lego atoms. And compounds can form when you take the atoms from different boxes and we start mixing them and building things. So here are three elements: hydrogen, oxygen, and calcium. So here we have an oxygen, and it's combined with two hydrogens. This is a compound made of two hydrogens and one oxygen. We call that H2O. We can also take one oxygen and one calcium, and we can click those atoms together to make CaO. You can say that the periodic table is like a big Lego set for the universe, and each box contains atoms to build absolutely anything. So here's a box of hydrogen and a box of oxygen. And we have another box of zinc and another box of aluminum. So we can put these boxes together and start building more compounds. So here we go. We can take a zinc and an oxygen to make zinc oxide. We can take two hydrogens and one oxygen to make hydrogen oxide, also known as water. We can take aluminum and oxygen to make aluminum oxide. Now I would like you to notice these numbers. The formula of a compound tells you how many atoms are joined together here. We've got Zn, one zinc with one oxygen. We've got two hydrogens with one oxygen and two aluminums with three oxygens. So remember, an atom is a basic unit of matter. An element is a group of the same atoms all in one place, like as in a box, and it's considered a pure substance. And then a compound is formed when you get two or more different atoms together, joined together, bonded together. And then a formula tells you how many of each atoms made that compound. So H2O means that there's two hydrogens and one oxygen together. When we write the formula, we don't write the 1. We write any number that's above 1. See if you can write the formula of the following compounds. We have calcium with chlorines, sodium with chlorine, sodium with oxygen, so here we have CaCl2, NaCl, Na2O, and And then finally, if we put 2 chlorines together, what would that be? And that would actually be 2 chlorines together, so Cl2 would be your formula. So remember, an atom is a unit of matter in the universe. An element is a group of the same atom, and a compound is 2 or more different atoms joined together. And a formula tells you how many pieces were actually joined together. You can say that the periodic table is like a big Lego set for the universe, and each box contains atoms to build anything.